Mr. Speaker, you need to protect me from Senator Ledama. Mr. Speaker, Madam Speaker, let me begin just to make a few observations. One is that I want to commend Senator Miraj Abdullahi. I think, Madam Speaker, one of the senators that as a party of United Democratic Alliance we are proud of is Senator Miraj, because she has continued to distinguish herself in children's rights, culture, and many other aspects. And I'm impressed and surprised that within 3 years, she has done more than what other 10 years people who have been here have done. Senator Miraj, we wish you well, and as a party, we are proud of you. We want also, when this law is passed, when your governor, Abdul Samad, although he's not doing very well, will have constructed County Hall of Fame, he will include you prominently in one of the Hall of Fame. Madam Speaker, I want to make a few things. When you look at the fourth schedule, number 6, is it? I think the fourth schedule, some of the functions one of the out of 34 functions on the fourth schedule, Madam Speaker, that has been given. When you look at number 4, Bachi and H, it says cultural activities, public entertainment, and public amenities. So this is one of the core functions of the county government. So what we are doing, and I hope the National Assembly, as the majority leader said, will pass this law. Because, Senator Miraj, you need to play hard through the Speaker for this bill to be passed. Because this bill has taken circles to circles, Madam Speaker. So we hope, with the reading of fourth schedule, rule number 4, culture is properly domiciled in counties. So the passage of this bill is within the aspect and the ambit of the constitutional provisions of what we should do as protectors of devolution that we provide for in Article 96 of our role, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I'm aware that a number of our colleagues have been earmarked to be given national honors, including Senator Ledama Olekina, and a number of colleagues that have been given national honors. Madam Speaker, I hope this law, when it comes to pass, we should have a criteria. Madam Speaker, I'm not saying my colleagues should not qualify, but I always suspect it's being politically correct, in my own opinion. That is because, Madam Speaker, you as truly, I serve as the chair of JLAC. I was never given an award because the then president and powers be felt that I should not be awarded. I became the vice chair of County Public Accounts Committee. I was never awarded. So we need a law like this to give us the criteria. The national honor should not be dished out like sweets, like njugu, karanga on the streets, Madam Speaker. It should be given. I remember the biggest scandal of Githeri man. The man just queued with the Githeri and he was given a CPS as state honor, HSC as of state commendation, while you as truly has never been given. And I've done a lot for this country, Mr. Speaker. So next time I should vote while holding Githeri in my hand so that I can be awarded. So what I'm saying in short is that this law will provide a proper criteria on how heroes from the county and the national can be recognized, so that whether you are pro or against the system of the day, the fact that you have done in this country, Madam Speaker. You spoke today about Professor Julia Ojambo, and I'm honored, Madam Speaker, you are aware when you were having a breakfast, and we said no. You could see even my chair of PAC was there. We greeted her with a lot of admiration and respect. And I wish Senator Cherargei was there to greet her, but I know he's a busy man. He was coming from empowerment programs. He was just landing. So, and we greeted Professor Julia Ojambo, and we were amazed. This simple lady, this humble lady, this professor. You know, it's like when the children, when you remember, Madam Speaker, you are a Christian like me. When the Mary and the other lady went to the tomb where Jesus was buried, when the angel appeared, they went into a trance. That is what happened to us today when we met Professor Julia Jambo today. And we are proud of her. We are proud of Moody Awori, one of the vice presidents and a distinguished legislator. Although I'm informed he has a brother here just next door in Uganda. We are proud of sons and daughters. Even Senator Okia Okoitiam Mutata. I don't know whether Senator Okoitiam Okia Mutata has his name in the history of this country in civil rights and human rights in terms of litigation. I don't know about these other ambitions that he wants to be the sixth, but we are warning him that he should not be the sixth on Facebook, but he should go put the boots on the ground. And that is what we are just emphasizing, that we celebrate sons and daughters of this, on this.
Senator Cherargei, do you want to be informed? Senator Cherargei does not want to be informed, sorry. No, he does not want to be informed, it's all right. Proceed.
Madam Speaker, so that is why I was talking about national honors, because let us reward their good in leadership, science, culture, Madam Speaker, and many others in sports. Now like Faith Kipyegon, we are proud of her, Madam Odira, a number of them were Nyonyi, Madam Speaker, and you heard that it is courtesy of Ugali that Wanyonyi won, by being told by Faith Kipyegon, Madam Speaker, and the kits that are provided by AK should also improve. And at this point, Madam Speaker, even in sports which we are proud of, athletics, people like Ezekiel Kemboy, people like Conseslus Kipruta, Madam Speaker, people like, there is a gentleman who just passed on. He was among the 1972 Olympics. The Mainyoro from Kisii, Mekatile Wamenza, Koitale Larab Samoe, and many others, we should recognize, Madam Speaker. Even today, no one knows these Gen Zs. They don't know who Professor Julia Ojambo is. They don't know. Madam Speaker, they don't need unless you Google. So how do you know that I'm driving my point home? So we need to build a museum where this history is kept. I am impressed by colleagues who have traveled outside for benchmarking. But a number of them who have traveled, I don't know what is wrong with the mic today. Madam Speaker, there are many colleagues who have traveled. You go to in Atlanta International Airport, is it called Pearson International Airport? They say something about that state. You go to many states, there is something unique about those states. We need to refocus, Madam Speaker. There is an issue, so that I just make 2 points and I yield. Madam Speaker, is on the issue of Koitalel Samoe. Madam Speaker, I want to thank His Excellency the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Ruto. As we talk today, Koitalel Samoe University is being constructed in Nandi Hills town in honor and recognition of Koitalel Samoe, Madam Speaker, who led the Nandi resistance that we refuse the railway to pass until it passes near your home, Madam Speaker, because I have been told you have two homes. You have where you were born and where you are married to. So it is us, until that railway was diverted, it's because of Nandi resistance, led by Koitalel Samoe, and in honor, Madam Speaker, the government is constructing one of the biggest universities, just like Detan Kimani University, Madam Speaker, Detan Kimani University. We have also an hospital, JM Karaoke Hospital, also in Rift Valley, in Laikipia, Olkalau, Madam Speaker. So this is it, and I want to thank the Senator of Kericho. Madam Speaker, we have not received the aid that was taken by the whites in 1950s, the skull of Koitalel Samoe University, Koitalel Samoe. Madam Speaker, In fact, that I have tracked. That skull, Madam Speaker, is in Pitts Rivers Museum, London. I want to challenge Chair Labour to track this skull. I know where it is. It is in Pitts Rivers Museum, somewhere in London. I know Commissioner Kinyua has traveled extensively, and he might be aware of this museum. Some of us rarely travel, Madam Speaker. Maybe we are not, we don't look nice to travel. So, Madam Speaker, that is, this is where the skull of Koitalel Samoe is in Pitts Rivers Museum, and I want to call upon, let us bring the skull. We brought the artifacts, and I want to inform the House. In Koitalel, we have established courtesy of President Kibaki, and I want to thank President Kibaki. He was never tribal. He never preached about tribalism. He gave us money to construct Koitalel Samoe Mausoleum in Nandil's town. That is where the skull of Koitalel Samoe will be brought to. Remember people like Bishop Muge of SCK who fought for justice. He died while leaving this county of Busia because he was not politically correct. I am turned to thank the Anglican Church of Kenya. They have recognized him. They have buried him in SCK St. Matthew's in Eldoret. He fought. He died on his way back after coming to Busia, your county, when he had joined other Kenyans for civil rights and human rights. Madam Speaker, Father Alois Cherargei, who was just killed by assassins for trying to bring peace in Kerio Valley. These are latter-day heroes that we must recognize. Madam Speaker. The other day we were doing fundraiser to construct a church in his honor. I want to thank the Catholic Church and the Kenya Catholic Bishops Conference that we will remember him. These are heroes that they have something that they did for this country. Not people who vote with Githeri on the line and they were given heads. And I hope in honor of Father Alois Cherargei, Madam Speaker, he should be awarded posthumous. I would have expected in these national honors for people like Father Alois Cherargei to be recognized, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, the issue of customary law, we must recognize. I would have expected Senator Mirai to say something about Mekatilil Wamenza, people like Sharif Nasir, people who did something for this country, Madam Speaker. Luanda Magere, these are people we should, so that our children can know who they are. In fact, in this proposal, Madam Speaker, we should have at least a museum being constructed. Madam Speaker, you have traveled extensively. You go to every state, they have a unique place where they try to preserve their culture. What is wrong with us Africans? Why do we run away? I want to separate the Ma community because they have really tried, despite the modernization, to maintain their culture, their identity, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, on the aspect of objects, I agree. The issue of posterity of information, we have conversed that, Madam Speaker. On the conflict of interest, we have said that, Madam Speaker. On the issue of selection committee, I want to agree that we need a proper selections committee to know who should qualify. Not have people like Githeriman being awarded commendation, state honors or county honors, Madam Speaker. I would have wished Senator Miraj to get aspect of county honors because we now have national honors. So I don't know how the selection committee will paraphrase, Madam Speaker. On the procedure and petition, I'm happy this has been, I'm just running through, Madam Speaker, in the interest of time, is the petition, you can petition, and I'm happy, Madam Speaker, you did mention something about the sons and daughters of this, but in my culture, Madam Speaker, where I come from, I tend to agree with Senator Kalwale that when you are born and dowry is paid, you belong to Mzee, where you are married to. But I know that.
Order, Senator Kalwale, the Senator Cherargei, can you focus on the bill?
Madam Speaker, Senator Kalwale might have disturbed you until you are referring me to Senator Kalwale. But I'm just saying my Kalenjin culture. And the elders are watching me. And I just to talk to a number of them. When you marry, you get your wife and you pay down. And I know my elder Senator Kisang is smiling in confirmation. Because it's like that. But in conclusion, I'll remain focused.
Senator Cherargei, I'll take opportunity since you're veering off to inform you that the first woman governor in Rift Valley was married in Luo Nyanza.
You know, culture and voting are two different things. So on that one, I agree because they are totally different things. But I'm Speaker, in conclusion, because I've seen but I'm Speaker, finally, something about revisionism of history. But I'm Speaker, I've seen some people saying, you know, it's only Mau Mau who fought for freedom of this country. It is not true. These people have written the history for their convenience. We have people from where Senator Samson Cherargei came from. Even in Ukambani, we should stop this revisionism of history. Even here in Busia, there are many freedom fighters. But some people somewhere have decided that Mau Mau only fought for freedom and they come from Mount Kenya. Even in Mandera, even I used to have Chief Kwany, the father to Raila Amolo Odinga, the grandfather.
Who is the grandfather?
What is the name of the father to Raila, my dear? Odinga.
The father to Odinga is Jaramogi Oginga Odinga.
Are the freedom fighters. My grandfather, Jean Marie Serone. Why is it that when they write history, they want only to recognize people from Mount Kenya? And that is why you see one of the politicians always shouting on top of their...
What's your point of order? Senator Maina has a point of order.
Honorable Speaker, I rise on a point of order, understanding order 98 and 101 on the accuracy of the contents of the speech being given by the Honorable Senator from Nandi, Senator Cherargei. Is the Senator in order to raise about objections about Mau Mau having fought for the freedom of this nation, while in actual fact, the purpose of this bill is to honor individuals who have played a critical role in the development of this nation, who have fought battles and conquered in various respects, and who, the Honorable Speaker, if he had an issue about who fought for the freedom of this nation, and he believes there are some who fought from Coast region, from Western region, from Nyanza region, what he needs to do is to offer that evidence, but not challenge, Honorable Speaker, the role that was played by Mau Mau in fighting for the freedom of this nation. Is he in order to juxtapose it so that to bring down the role that was played by Mau Mau, Honorable Speaker? He's out of order. He needs to be called back to order. And he should offer
Senator Maina,
evidence.
My understanding was he did not denigrate what Mau Mau did. What he says, there are others beyond Mau Mau.
He can bring in the evidence without showing as though he's, he's comparing the two, juxtaposing the two, and bringing one. And this is not the purpose of this bill. The purpose of this bill, Honorable Speaker, is to ensure you celebrate the Mau Mau for what they did. Let me finish, Honorable Speaker.
You know what a point of order should be.
Celebrate the Mau Mau, and you celebrate whoever else fought for freedom from their corner.
Senator Maina, you know what a point of order, how a point of order should be. Senator Cherargei, I will direct that you be sensitive, not to denigrate any hero from this country.
Madam Speaker, I thank you, Madam Speaker. I'm surprised because Senator Veronica is a member of Speaker's panel. I thought she knows the difference.
Senator Cherargei,
out of order
you can actually focus on your presentation.
Madam Speaker, can I conclude?
Senator Cherargei, do you want to be informed by Senator Kenywa?
Madam Speaker, I just wanted to inform Senator Cherargei, if he bothered to read his history, it is not only Mau who fought for independence, there is Koitarela Samoei who resisted. There is Mekatili Amenza. It's just that he doesn't know, he's reading his history selectively. It is in public knowledge, everybody knows. That's why we are looking for the skull of Koitarela Samoei. Why would he be looking for his skull? It's because he resisted. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Senator Cherargei, res ipsa loquitur. Please proceed to finish.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I think that was a lot of disinformation. Madam Speaker, colleagues,
Senator Cherargei, please just focus.
information or deny. I deny that information. Madam Speaker, with those many remarks, so that my colleagues can contribute, we should stop revising history in this country. I support the bill.
Yes.
Senator Osoti.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, for